Hello and welcome guys! In today's video I'm going to show you how from one plain old used jar you can create this beautiful decoration or candle holder, lantern or a vase. So let's get started. You will need one jar, and if your jar is different size it won't be a problem because you can repeat this pattern until you cover the desired surface. Then a piece of paper, compass, pen, eraser maybe, duct tape, scissors, tape measure, and 2 acrylic color shades. My choice was beige and gold. First, with tape measure, we are going to see how long and wide is the surface that we will decorate, and then to transfer it on a paper. With pen and ruler, we are going to draw one square and then to cut it out. Now we will check if the piece fits inside the jar because we will draw guides on it and it fits perfectly. Place the ruler diagonally and draw a line, and then do the same in the other direction. Draw 2 more lines from the sides of the paper that pass through the center. Place the compass in the center and draw 5 to 6 circles about 5 millimeters apart, and if your jar is bigger, feel free to draw more because the guide serves only for the precision of the mandala. When we have prepared the guides, we will now stick them inside the jar with a bit of duct tape so that it would be stable. Stick the tape on the back of the paper so that the rest of the sticky part can stick to the glass. In this way, you can also decorate cups or any glass object, and you can always recycle a nice shaped jar and use it for other purposes. I have already diluted and prepared the paint for this project, and you can watch the preparation of paint for Dot Mandala art in this video. With dotting tool with the biggest tip, we will create our first dot. Dip your tool into paint and get a bit more of it than usual, and place your first dot in the center. With the tiniest dotting tool, we're going to create a circle of small dots around our first dot by placing them on guides, as you can see in the video, and make sure that these dots are as close as possible to the edge of bigger dot. With middle-sized tool, we're going to place one dot beneath each previous 2 dots, and this process we're going to repeat once more beneath in the next circle, and this is called sacred geometry style. To fill empty space between dots, use the smallest tip tool and your second color shade. In my case, it is gold shade. You can also play with colors and fill it with rainbow palette or add one more color. With bigger tip tool, repeat the process of placing dots beneath, and these dots are the basis for dot art petals, which we will do next with smallest tip tool. To create dot petal, dip smallest tip tool in paint only once and place 5 to 6 dots on the right side of big dot, and make sure for them to be as close as possible to the edge of our big dot. This process we're going to repeat on each base dot and from both sides. You can play with colors and sizes of dots because dot art gives you freedom to create your own little universe with colors and shapes you love and help you calm your thoughts. So my advice is to always use colors you love the most and to play with this pattern because it is a base which you can repeat multiple times, both with sacred geometry style and with petals. Now we are going to repeat petals, only this time with second color choice in order to create contrast and balance of our mandala. If you wish, or if your jar is bigger, you can repeat petals once or twice more in this design. With Big Tip tool, we are going to place dot beneath each petal in second color shade. And then to place 3 more so that we get a little cross of dots. And here you can play with sizes of dots if you wish. We are almost there. Thank you for watching so far. I would love if you will share your works from our tutorials with me by sending me short videos or pictures on my Instagram, and I will share it in my stories. Link to my Insta is in a pinned comment. Thank you. And now you're going to learn to create swoosh. Dip a Big Tip tool in paint and take plenty of it and place dot between 2 rounded guidelines. And then gently dip the smallest tip tool into dot and pull a straight line. Now with primary shade, place dot to 1 guideline above and repeat the process. And at this point, I wish to announce that I will give away free practice sheets for creating swooshes, as you can see here. All you have to do is click on the link in the pinned comment, free swoosh practice sheets, and download your PDF copy for free, or click on the link on my Ko-fi site in my bio by choosing an option download for free or entering number 0 in payment section. This copy is A4 size and you can print it on any paper, and you have enough examples of this pattern to practice creating swoosh as well, because we will use them in abundance in some of the next tutorials. And once more, link in a pinned comment or Ko-fi site in bio. Now we can remove guidelines and do a few finishing touches by placing small dots in empty spaces. These finishing touches are the best because you can enjoy knowing that you have created something magical and to do freehand dotting. And at the very end, a few dots here and there to add a bit of magic. Don't forget to download your free sample of swoosh practice sheet, link in a pinned comment. If this video was useful for you, hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching!